And now, another MTG Casual Commander.
Hi, this is Dash. Welcome to MTG Casual Commander. Today I'm going to be opening up an older box, Return to Ravnica, released on October 5th, 2012, as part of the Ravnica block. Or the Return to Ravnica block, sorry, which also consisted of Gatecrash and Dragon's Maze. See, back in the day, kids, sets came out in threes. They had blocks. And I forgot a knife. So we're going to rip into this and see if I get any luck. I'm mainly going after the pain lands because those are always epic.
Did you just do that with your fingernails?
Yeah, I did.
I bet you could run up a tree with those things. Alright.
Well, make it look like it's in a store from back in 2013. 2012. Boom. How's that?
Wow, looks good.
Comes with this cool little partner with us Friday Night Magic thing. Alright, let's get it cracking. I'm going to go slow a couple times because these are older cards. So everybody can get a look at them. But then these are draft boosters because they didn't have set boosters back then, so it's going to be one rare, or maybe two if I get a foil. Yeah, Chorus of the Might. And then I'll start going faster with them. One of those untapping. Hey, Goblin Electromancer. I don't know if that's the set he started in. I can't remember. Oh, yeah. Seller of Songbirds. Now, a lot of these cards were reprinted actually in Guilds of Ravnica. We got our uncommons. We got a Tavern Swindler. We got a Rakdos Key Rune. These are pretty nice. Soulsworn Spirit. And my first rare is a Dead Bridge Goliath.
It's a big bug, man.
It's a 5/5 for 4, or I can scavenge for 6 and exile this card and put a number of 1/1 counters equal to this card's power on the target creature. And land and useless. Gotta recycle paper.
So this might be right before they started doing draft and set booster differences?
Actually, I think set came out after the Guilds of Ravnica set.
Yeah.
So it came out in Throne of Eldraine, I think was the first one.
So what is the most sought after card that you're looking for in here?
All the dual pain lands actually are the ones that are most sought after. There's a blue card that I can't remember the name of, but it's probably the most expensive card from this set right now. And you'll know when you see it, because I'm going to freak out. There we go. Oh, that's not too bad for an uncommon. 2 mana to gain 7 life. That could probably save you in the long run. Next rare is Abrupt Decay. Can't be countered by spells abilities. Destroy target downline permanent. Converted, I can't speak. Converted mana cost 3 or less. We got a Neck Token and a Forest. I'm going to have so many extra lands that I'm never going to use from buying boxes. Booster boxes. Deviant Glee. Some of this artwork is still really cool though. Look at that, he's got an arrow through him.
Yeah.
Venging Arrow.
That doesn't feel very good.
Nope. And then I got this crazy Wolverine wannabe.
Oh!
Destroy target artifact from channel and then populate. That's a good comment, actually. I don't know if it's worth anything, but it's a fun comment.
Yeah, not worth anything, but it's useful.
Yeah, it is. Stealer of Secrets. Deals Codex Shredder. Now, that lets you mill people's decks. If you're into milling, you might want a Codex Shredder. Actually, yeah, it only costs 1. Oh, got one of the pain lands. Got the Blood Crypt. We're going to leave that out on the table. When it enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 life. If you don't, it comes into play tapped. Taps are blue, or black or red.
That's a nice pull.
And I got my first foil, and it's my foil rare. Supreme Verdict can't be countered. Destroy all creatures. 1 colorless, 2 white, and 1 blue.
I'll buy that from you. You know me, I like those board wipes.
Actually, I don't have that. I don't have a board wipe to put in the... I could use that one, actually. Dispel, counter target, instant spell, yay. Alright, we're going to start going a little bit faster here. I'll slow it down once we get to the uncommons. Flying Life Leak 1/1 for 2. Not too bad. Oh, we are in the uncommons already. We got Minotaur Aggressor. We got Assassin Strike. Destroy target creature's controller discards a card. Oh. Pouring salt in the wound there. Shuffle all cards from your graveyard into your library. Target player puts that many cards on the top of his or library in his or graveyard for 5. That's not bad. Oh, not a pain land, but it's a rare land. Tap 2 and 2 untap creatures you control, sacrifice it, put an 8/8 green and white elemental creature token with vigilance on the battlefield. That's not too bad. Actually, I think I'm just going to put the cool rares down here. And then we got a land, another useless card, and a foiled uncommon. Gonna have lots of garbage here. Third player draws 2 cards for 4. Yeah, that's actually really good in helping out your partners. If you play two-headed. Alright. We have Oak Street and Keeper. Azurus Justiciar. What? Whatever. Nivix Guildmage. And a Death's Presence. Whenever a creature you control dies, put X1/1 counters on target creature you control, or X is the power of the creature that died. Enchantment for 6. And tokens and land. Alright, yeah, let's get going here. Oh, another one of these. I kind of want to keep those up.
You need an abrupt decay. That's what.
That abrupt decay. Thought Flare, draw 4 cards, and it's card 2. Tablet of the Guilds. That's too much to read right now. Ooh!
Oh, there you go.
One of the cards, one of the top 10 cards from the set right there.
Udvara Headkite?
Yeah. Whenever Dragon control attacks, put a 6/6 red Dragon creature token flying onto the battlefield.
Nice pull.
Put that in there. And then a land, and what is with all the useless killing of trees with these papers?
There's too many trees. We need them gone.
Oh yeah, the ones that you have to pay mana, they're going to sacrifice land, and they still come and play tapped anyways. What's the point? Alright, uncommons. We got Shrieking Affliction. Live? Sky Knight. Ultimate Price. Destroy target monocolor creature for 2. That's actually kind of fun. Oh, Steve Vance.
Another one? Holy cow. You're only 4 packs in, buddy.
That'd be even funnier if I get a foil. But I already got my foil rare for the box. I don't know, do you get more than one foil rare? Usually it's 1, I think, from back in 2012. Pretty sure you only got 1 foil rare per box. Yeah.
So, what did you have to pay to get this set?
Oh, I bought it off of eBay for $139 with the shipping.
Okay, that's not bad.
Aqua Steed. Another Rakdos Key Rune. Really? Give me the other colors. Slime Molding. Put an XX green ooze creature token on the battlefield. And a Martial Law. At the beginning of your upkeep, detain target creature and opponent controls. Until your next turn, that creature can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. Yeah, that's kind of a lame. We'll put that there.
That's not very lame. That's awesome.
But for 4? Well, it's enchantment.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
at the beginning of your... Okay, yeah, it's... Never mind. It stays on the battlefield. I was thinking it was a sorcery for some reason.
Yeah, that you just shut down whatever their biggest creature is forever.
Every turn, yeah. Okay, that's a lot cooler than I thought it was. I read it wrong. Alright. Soul Tith.
Oh, no.
At the beginning of it... Yeah, right, yeah. Alright, there we go. Now we got an Is It Key Rune. Teleportal. Underworld Connections. 3 Or enchant land has tap, pay 1 life, draw a card. I wonder if that's because there's kids playing over that way. Good. Alright, let's continue this. I'm doing pretty good so far. Not gonna lie, I'm happy with it so far. Hey, rat.
You got yourself a rat.
Oh, I got another Summoning Growth. Wow, I'm gonna have a playset of these pretty soon. Alright. Rick's Madia Guildmage. Thrill Kill Assassin. That's just a fun name to say. Back then they had Unleash. You may have this creature enter the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. They can't block as long as it has a 1/1 counter on it. So it'd be a 2/3 that can't block. What to do? And a Chromatic Lantern. Lands you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. That's actually a really good pull too. Ooh, I got a foil mythic.
What'd you get?
Rakdos, Lord of Riots. You can't cast Rakdos, Lord of Riots unless an opponent lost life this turn. Flying Trample. Creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each 1 life your opponents have lost this turn.
Ooh, go ahead and move it around. It's a foily. Let them see that color. Ooh.
Oh, that's actually a cool foily. And a pretty cool card on top of that. Put that one there.
I'm kind of surprised you have a lot of good pulls already, and we're not even in it yet.
Yeah, and I've just been picking off wherever though too. So I haven't been going by staff. I'm just grabbing. Alright, Slum Reaper. Each player sacrifices a creature and enters the battlefield, so you just sacrifice itself. Fall of the Gavel, Bloodfrayed Giant, and then a Niv Magus Elemento.
Uh-oh.
1 for a 1/2 exile instant or sorcery spell you control, put 2 1/1 counters on. Actually, that's not bad at all. Most decks you can't get your stuff back anyways from the graveyard, so most decks aren't built that way. At least none of mine really are. I'll just yeah, that's actually not bad of a card. I might have to go on a blue and red deck now that I have one. Launch party. Alright. Goblin Rally. Put 4 1/1 Goblin creature tokens on the battlefield.
Benny J.
Benny J has that, because he can have it. Ah, the Slitherhead. Scavenge for 0. Exile this card from your graveyard, put a 1/1 counter equal to this card's power on target creature. Fencing Ace and a Hypersonic Dragon. Flying Haste, you may cast sorcery spells as though he had Flash. That's actually kind of fun too. Hey, I got an actual token for a change instead of that weird stuff. Alright. Oh, I don't know if I ever showed
Are you
up.
saying you don't like the rule cards, Dash?
Not really. They actually, I don't even know if they do this anymore, but 3 different packages. I don't know if they do that anymore. There we go. Difficulties opening that pack. Oh yeah, they reprinted cancel in here. Alright, Bluster Squall.
You gonna pull those down just a little tiny bit? There you
Sorry, right there. Arrest. Golgari Charm. And Nimbizzet Dragon. Ah, another yeah.
go. Dude, you are pulling fire here.
Deals damage to a player, you may draw a card. And you can pay 2 mana and make it deal damage to a player. There's a infinity combo with that card, isn't there?
Oh yeah. Wow. Your red and blue deck just got infinitely better.
Yeah, it did.
With 2 packs.
And with 3 cards. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Seek the Horizon. 4 mana to search your library for up to 3 basic lands, reveal them, put them in your hand. Yeah, there's better ways to get mana. And cheaper. Got that charm. Got or key room, not charm. And search the city. Enters battlefield like the top 5 cards of your library. Whenever you play a card with the same name as one of the exile cards, you may put one of those cards with that name into its owner's hand. Then, if there are no cards exiled with Search the City, sacrifice it. If you do, take an extra turn after this one. Huh.
Okay.
I don't know how that works in EDH though, but in Commander.
So all you really need left is like an Angel of Serenity and a Dreadbore.
And that Kryptonic Rift. Kryptonic Rift, that's it. That's the one that is the best one. And that one's only a rare too, it's not even a mythic, which makes it even...
I think there was a zombie troll in this set too that was worth something.
Dark Revenant. Is it Charm? There's a Charm. Judge's Familiar. I always liked that picture. I don't know why. And a Guild Feud. 6 to do enchantment. Beginning of your upkeep, target opponent reveals the top 3 cards of his or her library. You may put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Then puts the rest into his or her graveyard. You do the same with the top 3 cards of your library. If 2 creatures are put on the battlefield this way, those creatures fight each other.
Ooh.
Okay.
Alright. Could abuse that. Kind of stinks that it was in red though, you know? The red creatures aren't really too beefy these days, unless they're dragons.
Yep, dragons or... Yeah, that's pretty much it. Charm. These charms are always fun too, because they only cost 2 mana and you get to choose 3 different things. Rogue's Passage.
There you go. Make your creatures
Target
unblockable.
Creatures unblockable this turn. Hey, I'm making an unblockable deck. I got a land to put in it. I got Collective Blessing. Creatures you control get +3/+3 for 4/6. That's actually not that good.
I have that in my
It's good, but it's
blue-green deck or
kind of a
blue-white deck. Green-white deck. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
It's really good when you have a ton of tokens out and you drop that card. And everybody has that look on their face like, did you just do that?
Yep. Cutter again. Barrier. Instant source of card we put in the graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. 1 for a 2/1. Oh, Epic Experiment. That mythic's not worth too much though, but it's still kind of cool. It's an X spell. Exile the top X cards of your library. For each instant and sorcery card with converted mana cost X or less among them, you may cast that card without paying its mana cost. And put all cards exiled this way that weren't cast into your graveyard.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll leave a mythic out here.
Well, you had to pull something that wasn't awesome.
Oh, got a bunch of other rares that weren't that awesome. But yes, I have been pulling some really cool stuff. Oh, I covered up the cool foilies. Gotta leave those out there. Alright. Security Blockade. It's an enchant land. Drag Mangler? It's a scavenge zombie. Oh. Locust? Slaughter Games. Can't be countered by spells or abilities. Name a non-land card. Search target opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with that name and exile them. Then that player shuffles his library.
Soul Ring.
That would be so mean. So mean.
Like, we've all got Soul Ring, but you, sir, can't have one.
Stick that stack on top of that one. Yeah, so I bought this because I've never opened up a box of this before, and I really didn't buy much of this set or any of it. I don't think I bought anything from Dragon Maze, the 3rd set in this block. Rites of Reaping. So I figured it'd be fun to rip and share with all of you guys on YouTube. Another Judge's Familiar. I would love to get that in like an art to put on a wall. And a Fire Mines Foresight. Search your library for an instant card with converted mana cost 3, reveal it, and put it in your hand. Then repeat this process for mana costs of 2 and 1.
Hey.
For 7.
Oh, that's pretty big.
I got a Foil Island.
Ooh,
I mean, not that big, but I was trying to keep all my foil lands nice and crisp. Now I've been going decks. Because then it's just more fun to play.
I feel like the ones you put in your decks don't really turn into Pringles.
That too. Well, actually, they didn't have Pringling back then. You notice how straight that is?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what they changed, but it sucks. So I don't buy Secret Lairs, people. Well, at least not foil. Bluster Squall. Tap target creature you don't control for 1. Counter target spell, you gain 5 life, but it costs 5 to do it. But that's not too bad. Hey, and a blockable guy for my unblockable deck. Detain target creature and opponent controls. Nice. And then my rare is that Mercurial Chemister. Pay a blue and tap to draw 2 cards. Pay a red, tap it, discard a card. It deals damage to target creature equal to the discarded card's converted mana cost. Nothing.
Yeah, I think your red and blue deck's going to change up quite a bit after this.
I don't even remember if I even have it together anymore, but I can always build one again.
You might have to, or you'll have a stack of red and blue cards laying around.
Yeah. Arcweaver, Reach, Trample. Wasn't this in a different set as a rare? Or am I thinking of a different one? Street Spasm, Rosada, Guildmage, and Archon of the Dead. People down in the comments, tell me how they pronounce that. Flying, 4/5 creature Archon. Whenever it attacks, detain up to 2 target non-land permanents your opponent's control. There's a lot of detain in this set, I've noticed. Well, at least with the white and blues.
I remember when this set came out, I was getting so sick of the detain mechanic. It's like, wait a minute, I have all these creatures out here, and I can't attack or block with any of them.
Alright, I'm losing steam here. I'm not pulling some fire right now. Gutter Snipe, those are always cool in a red deck.
Oh, yeah.
Especially a bird deck. Come on, we need some more fire. Chaos Imps. Flying Unleash. 6 for a 6/5. Yeah. Has future. No, yeah, we said. Yeah. It has trample as long as it has a 1/1 counter on it. So it'll be a 6. It'll be a 7/6 with trample but can't block.
Wow.
Land, that card thingy, and a foil common.
Pretty useless.
Kinda. Drain. A lot of green has a lot of destroying target creatures with flying, but you know what really sucks about that? It's the people I play with. Half the time they don't play the flyers. Ultimate Price. That's that monocolored creature. Well, now it's kind of fun. So, yeah, another one of those. And we got Loxodon Smiter. 3 for a 4/4. Can't be countered. The spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard it. Put it onto the battlefield instead of putting it into your graveyard.
Wow.
And yeah, that's a 4/4 for only 3 too. Actually getting the value there. Alright, we got about a little bit over a stack left. Yeah, a third left. And I'm not seeing any more Pain Lands. Come on, Pain Lands. Come on, that blue card. Alright, Sewer Safety. I have a lot of mana producers too. With all these key ruins. And Havoc Festival. Players can't gain life. Costs 6. Beginning of each player's upkeep, that player loses half his or her life rounded up. That'll make the games go quicker.
Well, you got to play Platinum Empyrean first, so your life total doesn't change.
Aha! Or Worship, if I really want to go old school.
Yeah. You need to add a color in there for that.
Oh yeah, good point. That's a white card. There's that guy getting shot with an arrow again.
Poor guy.
This lizard that's trying to be like Godzilla, but he can't, and because no rights to that back then, at least. Destroy the evidence. That's one weird looking crocodile. Oh yeah, okay. All right, Skyline Predator. That's a drake. Do they even make drakes anymore? I don't think they do, really.
They're like baby dragons.
I know, but I don't think they really publish those anymore. This one's kind of cool, too. 2 mana to get a 3/3 Centaur token. We got a Rakdos Ridge Mate. I guess Call of the Conclave was that card. And Wayfaring Temple. Wayfaring Temple's power and toughness are each equal to the number of creatures you control. Whenever it deals combat damage to player, populate. That's good. We've got one of these useless cards, a land, and another foil common, which is an enchant land. Oh! Can you read that?
From here, no.
Whenever enchanted land becomes tapped, its controller puts the top 3 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. So you just enchant your opponents.
Tap them, untap, tap, untap.
all those people out there that like mill decks. There you go. There's a good card from Return to Ravnica. I don't think that was reprinted in Guilds of Ravnica. I honestly don't know what's from that was reprinted that set or not. Alright, Fairy Imposter. It's a rogue. Fairy rogue. 1 for a 2/1 with flying. It's actually... you gotta return another creature you control its owner's hand, otherwise you sacrifice, but still, that's not too bad. 2/1 flyer for 1 mana. As long as you got a creature to return to your hand. Come on, fire! Oh!
You got it!
Got it!
Cyclonic Rift.
Yep. 2 mana, return target non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand. Overload for 7. You may cast a spell for its overload cost. If you do, change its text by replacing all instances of target with each. Basically, wipe everybody's board but your own.
Yeah, I'll buy that from you.
No. It's going on blue deck. That might actually get proxied and put in the blue deck. Kind of want to keep that pristine condition.
I think I got a play set of those and I could still use one more.
Another sun. Yep, I got a play set of these now. So target artifact enchantment and populate. Nothing wrong with populating.
Well, those are really good for if you ever do Popper with Commander, where you just want to use uncommon and common cards. Like, that's a really good option to throw in there.
Populate is put a token. I never said this yet, so populate. I think they still have that around, right? Put a token on the battlefield that's a copy of a creature token you already control.
Dude's dropping tokens.
Racecourse Fury. Enchant land. Enchant land has tap. Target creature gains haste till end turn. Actually, that's not too bad for 1 mana.
So you want the black one of those, the swamp version of that card.
Rakdos Ringleader. Wild Beastmaster. 3 for a 1/1. Whenever Wild Beastmaster attacks, each other creature you control gets +X/+X until a turn where X is Wild Beastmaster's power.
Ooh.
There's probably a way to make it bigger.
Oh, I'd imagine.
Alright. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs left. This box for
How many were in the sets back then?
36 still. But they're all draft boosters.
Alright, so you're truly a third of the way done here.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I was getting ahead of myself. Soul Tith again, at the rites of reaping. We got Thrill Kill Assassin again. It's fun to say. Everybody say it in the comments.
Thrill Kill Assassin.
Mizium Mortars deals 4 damage to target creature you don't control, which is only costs 2, and you can overload it for 6, and it's each creature you don't control then. So that's actually not bad either. No wait, that's not one of those. That's a token. What am I doing? I'm still missing some pain lands here though. I started out with a lot of fire. I mean, I got this iconic graph, but I kind of dumbed down for a little bit there.
You poor thing.
Come on, pain lands are awesome. Staboon.
No, I'd love to see you get them all, but we're getting down to the skibbies here.
Hellhole Flailer. Unleash, sacrifice it. It deals damage equal to its power to target player. Tablet of the Guilds. New Prov Guildmage and Detention Sphere.
Nice, that's a good one.
When it enters the battlefield, you may exile target non-land permanent not named Detention Sphere and all other permanents with the same name as that permanent. When Detention Sphere leaves the battlefield, return the exiled cards to the battlefield under the owner's control. Permanent that not exile. Oh. Well,
Yeah,
that doesn't work against commanders, but that's okay. Because they can just put it in the command zone and just replay it.
It would still work for a little while against a commander. For a turn or two.
Yeah, true.
That's kind of a, you don't use it until there's something out there that's so nasty you have to get rid of it.
Yeah, that is true. Now there's that Steed again. Is it Charm? Zenigeth Locust. Oh, I got a regular Rakdos Lord Rats. Hey, cool.
Wow.
I got 4 mythics in this box so far. And we already know what he does because I already got the foil version. Alright.
Way to go.
5 packs left. Yeah, that's more mythics than you normally get in a box. I got a good box. Normally you don't get good boxes off of eBay, boys and girls, because usually they sell the ones out of the case that didn't have the good pulls. They already pulled the good stuff, so they sell the rest of them off.
It's doubling season. No, wait, that's not in this set. Just kidding.
Girls Reunion. Oops. My hands are getting dry. All creatures able to block it must do so. 2/2 for 4. Oh, 5 mythics in this damn box.
Wow, what'd you get?
Tristani, Solana's Voice. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness with Populate.
I know Jeremy uses that card a lot. I think that's one of his commanders he'll be playing with this season.
Oh yeah, that is a legendary. Yeah. Cool. Alright, I'm not happy. Now it's okay that I'm not pulling the Pain Lands. I'm pulling more mythics than you normally do pull back then. Minotaur Aggressor. First strike, haste 6/2 for 7. Ugh. That's useless. It's too expensive for what it does. Got another one of those decoys, Rakdos Cackler, and... another mythic! What the hell?
Jared
Golgari Lichlord.
Wow.
2 black, 2 green. He gets +1/+1 for each creature card in your graveyard. Sacrifice another creature. Each opponent loses life equal to the sacrificed creature's power. Sacrifice a swamp and a forest. Return Jared from your graveyard to your hand.
Now, if you pull back out that Rakdos Crackler that you put on the top of your stack there, on the top of your tall stack, that is actually one of the most sought after uncommons in the set because, I mean, look at that ability. You can start hitting them turn 1, and that's even if
for 2. Well, he doesn't gain haste, but turn 2 you can hit him for 2 because he just can't block them. Yeah, that is a really good uncommon.
With Unleash, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can keep this. Let's see if we can keep the mythics going. Jesus.
Yeah, you got one more mythic in there for sure.
Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that many mythics at all.
You just made this guy's day, Wizards of the Coast.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mythics so far. Wait, now I forgot him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mythics so far.
Whew. One more. Just pull one more.
The Key Ruin, Street Sweeper. I don't think we've seen this guy yet. 6 for a 4/6 artifact creature. Whenever it attacks, destroy all auras attached to target land. Huh. No. Like, why is the light moving by itself?
You want to tip your cards just a little bit differently? They're kind of glaring. There we go. There, perfect.
Alright, sorry. We got Conjured Currency. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may exchange control of conjured currency and target permanent you neither own nor control for 6.
Ooh.
That seems kind of cool, actually. I like it. And then a bird. And an island. 3 packs left. And I think out of the lands, too, the ones with the blue actually are the more sought after one. Oh, did not know that they reprinted Giant Growth in this set. That's how you get that one guy bigger before you sacrifice him.
They could probably stop making that card now.
Yeah, probably. There we go. Phantom General. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1. And the Live Sky Knight again. The Gobbling Ooze. Sacrifice another creature. Put 1 encounter in Gobbling Ooze. And Rest in Peace.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Sometimes battlefield exile all cards from all graveyards. If a card or token be put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. That is pretty good too.
If they would have had that on Tyler's episode, he wouldn't have been able to shield them all the whole game.
Alright, second to last pack here. What was the enchant land we were talking about? The black one?
Yeah, the black enchant land that you can tap it to draw a card, I believe.
Oh. Cecily Charm, the double strike 1/1 for 2 guy. He's okay. I think he's been dumbed down to a common now, though. Later sets. Rakdos Ragma, and
that's the guy. That's the guy. That's that.
Discard a creature card, put one counter on him, regenerate him.
Troll zombie.
Zombie troll.
He's a good one. Can't get rid of him once he's out there.
Yeah, because you can just regenerate him.
Well, or bring him back and keep regenerating him. in those colors, he's just a recursion type creature. That's what he does.
And we are on the last pack of Return to Ravnica from 2012. I gotta say, this has been a really fun box opening because I pulled some awesome stuff. Hey, we haven't seen that card yet. Civic Saber. Equip one. Quick creature gets +1/+0 for each of its colors. Actually, that's not bad for an equipment for 1 mana.
Your 5-color deck.
And Rick's Mahdi Guildmage, Human Shaman. Okay, we got one more rare coming, and/or mythic. Treasured Find. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Exile Treasure Find. Actually, that's not bad at all. That's really good. Let's see what my last rare is going to be. Oh, it's another Supreme Verdict. So both the foil rare and/or mythic, I got both versions of them. And a foil Spawn of Rick's Madia to end the box.
Alright. Awesome, man. That's a great box opening. Why don't you close them out and tell them where they need to go?
Yeah. Go find us on all social media, all of it. We got it on Instagram.
We're on Instagram.
Instagram, Twitter, MTG Casual Commander, YouTube.com.
TikTok.
Oh, we are on TikTok also. I did not know we were on TikTok.
Oh, Facebook.
And Facebook, yes. All the social media platforms. Come see us there. Watch our videos on YouTube. Comment, subscribe, like.
Here, we'll give them a shot of all those rares here.
Yes.
Look at all those puppies. You got that Cyclonic Rift.
Yep. I got the money card. I can't remember how much it's worth, but it's worth the most of the set. But that's okay, because I got one. And the amount of mythics I got out of this is awesome.
Oh yeah, do that Utvara Hellkite, and then
I got 2 of
you got the Jared Lich Lord.
Yep. I got Cecilia's Voice. I got 2 of the Rakdos.
Yeah, 2 Shocklands. Or Painlands. Wow.
And Mizzet. Got a Chromatic Lantern, which is really good in multicolor decks, because then it doesn't matter if you can't pull that one color you need.
That is a really good card. Everybody seems to have some of those in their decks.
Oh yeah,
wow.
I got the Enchanted Land one. That's what you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
World Connections.
You got it. Dude, you got like...
really
out of the 10 most sought after cards, I think you got 8 of them in this pull.
I know that one is. The lands are. The dragon is. Rakdos is just a little hard for you to play if you don't do damage, but it's red. You just shock them for 2, and then you can play them. And then you have a 6/6 for 4 with flying and trample.
Perfect.
All right. Yeah.
Awesome.
So comment down below what you think of this box. I'd like to read them. I will try to respond to them. I remember.
You will remember. Alright guys, have a good day. We'll catch you next time on another MTG Casual Commander unboxing.
See you again. This has been Dash.
Trample that like button. And if you dare, comment below. And may the magic continue.